Yeah, I mean, it makes it really fun. Those big plays, when the crowd's into it, there's not a better atmosphere in college football than Kinnick Stadium. So it was a ton of fun.
On the draw that you scored on, I mean, was that a call, or was that something you took? And then were you nervous at all for Linderbaum being down for a while?
Yeah, that was a call. We liked that all week. Just on the defense, based on defense and how they played. Once we got to the red zone, it's a really great call by Brian. And I was a little nervous for Lindy at first, but there's no tougher guy in college football than Tyler Linderbaum. So I knew as soon as I saw him walk in that he'd be all right.
The fourth play of the season, you guys scored a touchdown. What was that play? Was that something you checked into? Was that something you saw on film?
No, yeah. So that was just an outside zone run play, and I have to see it on tape to see everything. But if I had to bet, I'd say we blocked it really well up front, and then if you get Tyler Goodson to the second level, big plays are liable to happen. So the credit there goes to Brian for a great call, the guys up front for executing that correctly, and then T-Good for being Tyler Goodson. He's an electric guy, really great player.
How important was it for you guys to set the tone like that and really start hot like that?
Yeah, super important. We preached that all week about we need to start fast. Because there's been examples over the last few years of us coming out and playing fast and just getting off to a great start. And those games usually end pretty well for us. And there's been examples in the past also of us not playing great at first and getting off to a slow start. And you always want to come out and come out firing, like we did. And the beauty of it, I think, was just it was all three phases. It started with the opening kickoff with Charlie Jones. I want to say it was a 35-yard return. Obviously, we score pretty quickly, and then a pick six. You can't write a better start than that. And I think we rode that momentum throughout the game, and that was just a great team win.
Have you ever been picked off by Riley?
Less than I don't know if he got me in camp. He got me in spring ball on one of those open practices. I know, but it's funny because he's one of my roommates, one of my best friends, and. He rarely picks me off, and I kind of let him hear that a lot. So it's good that what a performance by him. It was such a great game. For Riley, and I couldn't be happier for him. We're proud of him. It's a guy that comes every day, competes, and puts his heart in every single play, and it paid off today.
Seems like he's just an incredible playmaker because when he gets the ball in his hands, he does something with it just about every time. I mean, what's kind of your impression when you're throwing at him in practice, whether it's in 7-on-7 or whatever?
Yeah, I've had a chance in my years at Iowa to see a lot of really great DBs, and I don't know if there's one that has been as talented as he is. Just in terms of, like you said, playmaking, his ball skills are pretty elite for a corner, and he's a great player, great guy in coverage. And a lot of that is the safeties also putting him in the right spot, and Coach Parker, making a good call. But he's a guy that if there's a play to be made, he's going to make it, and he's going to do something.
What did you see like in the last 8 months that led to what happened today?
Yeah, I think from